Instead, Clune stepping up to the ring after taking it over Rush 3-2 in a best of 5. Super crazy.
Yeah, that's a tight
game.
set too. Both of those players.
LGDMurp instead on screen. I believe Ice Climbers, if I'm not mistaken.
I actually expected Clune to go further on winner's side. Dude is secretly cracked. Well, I guess it's not so secret these days.
Yeah.
My man plays like 10 different characters at like 4 tour level, and then he has his mains.
Yes. Yes. I'm always happy to see the Yoshi. I'm always happy to see the Wario. Both very funny characters in their own right. So definitely won't be disappointed. Ice Climbers, no slouch in the funny department either. So again, this bonus set that we're getting on our hands right now is I'm in for the fun times. I'm in for the fun times.
I will never forget the time that it was when I first met him. He beat me with, I think it was Bowser in bracket.
Wow.
And I figured, oh, it must be his main.
Okay.
And then we did the Fundies Arcadian.
Yeah.
And I was there and I saw him again. Dude played 8 characters at that event. None of them were Bowser.
You were truly bamboozled.
I was like, oh, Clune might be him.
This guy might be a little different. Oh, we're seeing the
Sonic.
So I'm completely wrong about character picks here. My bad. I might have just made things up. I'm living in a different universe. We got Villager and Sonic.
Yeah, I can't speak to Murp. I don't know her lineup. However, I do know that Clune has a solid Sonic, one of his best characters. We're used to like the Wario and the Yoshi are usually the go-tos, but Sonic is right up there.
Sonic is up there. Okay, this is gonna be a fun time then.
Hey, chat, is this Murp's go-to character, or are there other characters in the pipeline that we're not aware of?
All right. Okay, we're finally getting a side B conversion here with the forward air to turn it out. It's going to be a lot of weaving in and out as Sonic usually does. Villager isn't necessarily the absolute best at controlling a consistent amount of space at a consistent amount of time. So we're going to see a lot more back and forth from Villager as well. But I kind of struggle to see how Villager can get something really started here against Sonic. I
think that's why Clune went with the Sonic. And we are getting confirmation from the chat. She is a solo villager.
I just made things up. Ice Climbers never existed. My sincerest apologies, everyone. I'm sorry.
I did see the villager on the character select, and I was like, he must know something I don't, because he sounds confident right now.
Oh, yeah. I swore I thought I saw someone on screen with it, but
there was definitely an Ice Climbers on stream earlier.
Here we are. All right. Sonic palming it down. Going for a down throw. What's the ledge trap going to be? Jab it out. Jab it out. So hold that forward smash. Great rising fair there. We got a bit of a jab here from Murp as well, but she's not able to actually land it. Clune's going to get a forward throw. Space out these back airs. Up air. Nice. Up in there.
And we're seeing a lot of what you talked about, where it just feels like, how does Villager get something started? It's like this character has combos, but when you see that, like in this matchup, do they?
Like where are they really coming from? It's just going to be a lot of straight hits, chip damage, and it's like, yeah, you can rack up over time, but in that time, Sonic can pretty much guarantee damage output to you in return, and it's a struggle.
Yeah, this is looking really rough. Definitely, Murp is going to have to figure out how to approach this matchup differently, because this level 1 game plan just is not working against Clune right now. However, there's a reason that Murp is in loser's eighths.
Yeah, she made it this far. We got to see why. We're going to see that adaptation come out clutch and really start making some moves. But right now, yeah, Clune's playing the Sonic game, keeping it the Sonic standard.
Okay, hear me out. New game plan.
Sure.
Isabel.
You think? You think that'll do it?
No.
I'm not so sure about that one, Chief. I'm not super feeling it.
I do love, like, nobody plays both of those characters, you know what I mean? Like, if you play Spaceys, for example, you know that they play, like, your Squad Strike team's just all Spaceys. I mean, if you've got a Villager player, like...
this game, I think it's a little less like, oh, if you play Fox, you play Falcon Wolf. It's like, I don't know.
Bro, have you ever seen Squad Strike? I'm telling you.
Maybe I'm off. I don't know. They're all pretty different, but yeah, maybe you're right.
Yeah. It's just funny the way that works.
Yeah. I mean, for example,
but they are very different.
Do you see a lot of, like, Lucas Ness, shake over? I mean, kind. And I feel like semi-clones have become distinct. Like, for example, among the Links, I feel like the Links can kind of play other Links, but they, like, really don't. They just pick their Link, and they're like, that's mine. I
really like the distinctions of the semi-clones in this game.
Yeah.
Even Ganon, he's getting better, but...
Oh, yeah, he's pretty far out from semi-clone at this point, I feel.
He's just bad. Speaking of bad,
That's a
this
different
matchup
argument.
is continuing to make Merp struggle.
We did see Murp finally end up to take a stock off Clune, but it's a crawl right now. Neither is really getting a lot of damage output quick, and neither is confirming kills quick. So it's just a lot of moving around, trying to find your opportunity. It's tough, though. All right, we're getting our axe here. First hit along the tree. Sonic finds way back. Great tech on the Lloyd Rocket. Get up attack through the forward smash as well, but we're going to get a rising axe out of shield. Oh, no, that forward smash is a war crime. Why'd that hit behind you?
Yeah, it does that. Have you seen the hitbox visualization on that?
Yeah.
It's insane.
I know it's been a meme about how crazy Sonic forward smash is for like years, but I can never get over it. It's still so absurd to me.
One thing that I appreciate with it is that the visual is also absurd. Like, his fist becomes the size of the rest of his body.
He's massive.
Yeah, my man winds it up.
Yeah. So it's really funny when you see like his whole body being put into it. I like the pose, but his fist is just big.
Yeah.
And it looks so crazy.
Not the giant fist.
I love it. I love it. It's so funny.
Oh my god. Sawstep, I think you might be past the Steam refund 2 hours at this point. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah. We're in for a ride. Oh, no.
Also, update from Meeps. Maze is up 2-1 on Invictus right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Maze is on a tear.
Maze is going to clutch on this top 8 or
Is he going to win the whole thing?
Hey, we going to see it? The Maze Gauntlet. But now we're seeing Clune actually switch on a victory to Game & Watch.
This is the most Clune thing I've ever seen. Yes. He's like, okay, but I won, just like not enough. I want to win more.
So the slipperiness and the driftiness, I guess, I don't know how to explain it, the air drift, the air mobility that Game & Watch has, but still kind of wants to stay nearer to Villager, and the bigger spaced mobility is him getting out of disadvantage with things like up B, makes me think that Villager has slightly more opportunity to do something in this matchup, but I feel like, you know, Game & Watch won't have that much of an issue either.
Yeah, I definitely think both matchups are difficult. I mean, there's a reason Villager is not considered a particularly good character, even one of the worst by a lot of people. Another thing that I think is worth addressing here is this could be the proto-Banham strat. You don't want your opponent to adapt to you.
To your winning
and
character,
it did seem like Merp was doing a lot better at the end of that last game. Yeah. So Clune may start, you know, dancing around characters, feeling more comfortable playing that way.
Yeah, slowing the game down a little too much, I think Clune realized, I don't think I want to deal with this. This is not my thing.
Yeah, for real.
I gotta respect it. I gotta respect it.
There's a reason there's some fighting games where like you can't swap if you win.
Wow, really?
Which is really interesting.
Like
Never in like Smash and platform fighters, but I know it is a thing. Like Tekken does that a lot.
You cannot swap on a victory.
Which is fascinating.
Yeah, that's fascinating. That's fascinating. One thing to note, though, is not to completely downplay on the potential Villager has. I just think Villager probably does better against characters that want to find their way in on Villager, because he's got a lot of goofy, weird options that just kind of push you off and keep you away and annoy you. But when you're a character that also kind of does the same, in this case Game & Watch, in the previous case Sonic, suddenly Villager doesn't really have a lot of tools to turn that around on.
Yeah, however, doesn't seem like they need more tools than she has, because Merp is doing a great job in this early game. Got an excellent bowling ball punish against Game & Watch off stage.
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
Oh, there's the chair,
Clune
though.
answering back.
Nice forward tilt to take out this next stock here.
Yeah,
Clune's
this is super winnable for Merp.
Yeah.
Merp is winning. So.
Yeah, we can't talk like Merp's still on the back foot. She is not. She's up front. She's doing quite well.
Yeah, she's playing fantastically right now. Spacing around the really annoying tools that Clune has. I do feel like forward air and back air are very frustrating for Game & Watch to deal with.
I like the chat analysis call out too about how Lloyd Rocket might force Clune to stick to bucket for a bit longer than he'd want to, an uncomfortable amount of time. And that might allow Merp to set up for other things instead. Great analysis, chat.
Yeah, shout out, chat. Wait, were you around back in the days when we had like the text-to-speech going so that chat could commentate with me when I was solo commenting?
Really? No.
Oh, that was so much fun.
I'm too new for that. That sounds insane.
We got to bring that back. It was so funny.
The growth of the trees here, saving the planet, is also eradicating Game & Watch. I think that's a 2-in-1 deal right there. As Game & Watch can go down yet another stock.
It is a domino effect event. It makes sense.
True enough. True enough. What more than a bit of a cascade of situations here?
Clune struggling to get this kill off right now, and that,
There it is. There's the key.
So even stocks.
Key to victory, yeah. Even stocks.
I wanted the 9. I could feel it in my bones when Clune did that. I was so ready for the 9. Instead, actually missed the Nair, so only 5% on Murp.
So now here's the kind of situation where it feels like Clune has to play the I have to get in, and this is where Murp is making it super awkward for Clune to do that. Finally finds a Nair in. We're getting our Nair plane going. 4 Nairs in a row. Keep it counting. Fish off with that up B there. And the key to keep it going, and we've reset right back. Great offstage into back air to get away from the throw. We have our tree up and axe as well.
Nice confirm, and Clune does get hit. Once again, managing to keep things even, and another grab in the corner. Murp has found so many grabs in this game.
Yeah, it's been doing wonders of keeping Clune away, and for Clune to have to continue struggling with all that Villager has to throw out, primarily the slingshot forward airs. Ooh, using some of that wood. That wood confirms.
Okay, I see you, Murp. Murp got hands. And in those hands is a slingshot.
Yep, tree is up yet again. We're gonna get axe to come right back out, spacing with slingshot. Clune trying to fight away. Almost every time tree goes up, Clune's like, let me just dash attack through it real quick. I'll just pull it out. Oh, the 7. Triple apple, heal up a little bit. I like
get that power boost. Clune needs it right now because he cannot find an answer. Murp is on the offensive. It may not be a lot of concentrated damage, but it is adding up.
Yeah, it is. Dash tag here for more chip. Now the question is, how is Clune potentially secure this kill?
So low.
Yeah, because it's there. They're both the kill percent, both 1 hit away.
And if Murp had gone a normal recovery path, they're absolutely dead. You had to go under the stage.
Yep. All right, up B away. Blood Rocket is out, holding that parachute on for a little longer than I'm used to.
There's a sapling!
Oh, the tree growth
and it worked! Oh my goodness!
Wow.
The tree, the half water, was just enough so that when they pulled the bucket out, the instant tree killed Clune. Clune thought that he won that game. You could see the confusion in his eyes.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 1-1.
Saving the planet is doing wonders right now. Game & Watch haters are winning.
Speaking of winning, Invictus actually came back against Maze. Won it game 5.
And now it's Invictus up against Avenue in loser side top 8. Man, again, shout outs to the sick graphic here. Tempest always gets it done.
Thank you, Meeps, for the updates, by the way.
Yeah, love to see it, love to see it.
Good stuff to Nick. I know he was nervous about this event, not feeling his best today, so good to see him doing well. And now Clune switching it up for a 3rd time with the Yoshi.
Here it is. Yeah, the Yoshi approach. Immediately nair in, get your double scoop forward tilt. Okay.
So when are we going to see the Sonic come back? I'm very curious why Clune is not going back to Sonic. What happened in that last stock? Because I was looking at Murp kind of coming back, but what happened in that last stock that made Clune so sure that Sonic was not it?
It's very possible Clune just got too bored. I think he's like, I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Like this will take, it's happened to me in bracket a couple times where it's like, I get to a point where I'm like, it is way too much effort for me to do what I have to do. I just don't want to do it.
Solid Step in chat saying apparently Murp is very comfortable in this matchup.
Okay.
So that's going to be interesting. The early advantage has done twice the damage Clune has, so clearly not afraid of it. I also feel like in the last game and now a little bit in this game, Murp is just playing a third-person shooter.
Yeah, because again, now Clune has to be trying to approach a little bit more. Yoshi definitely wants to get things started. Whether it be shield pressing with down air, whether it be fishing for combo starters with nair, or like a back air, you want to do something, right? And because of that, Murp can continue playing keep away, and it becomes a huge problem. Oh, great roll past the whiff throw there. Gets a back throw of your own. What's the ledge trap going to be?
I think Clune probably just going to stick with the edge guard here. Yes, he is. The nair out of shield. Great stuff to Clune. Kind of checkmating Murp's aggressive options there. About patience. Ooh, nice Lloyd from Murp. Murp is killing it right now.
Yeah, we're zoning out here with our slingshots. Oh, the down tilt. Oh, we're going to down be out of shield for the punish. And Clune is back. Clune is so back. Now let's see the chip damage come in.
Yeah, this is...
There it is.
It's the happy place, right?
Yep.
Because now you have to force Murp to come in, and you get your 1 hit. Now you're at 60. Max rage on this Yoshi. Make that 70. This is scary already in the corner.
Yeah, here it is, 70%, 172% rage on top of that. A very hard forward smash read could be something else.
I feel like this is speaking very much right now to how much matchups are not the dominating factor, right? Like, we're looking at these matchups, and even chat was saying, like, yeah, Murp knows this matchup really well, and the other matchups were, in my opinion, pretty hard for Villager, and yet somehow this is where Clune is currently looking strong.
Yeah, but it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm seeing Clune put in the work. I'm seeing Clune have to deal with everything Murp is throwing out. It is not the most fun thing to have to break past the Villager wall sometimes. So huge shout outs for keeping your mental on, keeping it straight. Iron fortitude, iron will.
That grab was so good from Clune, and the up smash as well as the mash out of the egg. Gets the axe. Can you close out this stock, Murp? You're gonna need to make something happen fast.
All right, we got a down air. Get some big damage to pop up here. Clune looking to lap in for set. Here it is. Triple up air. Oh, challenging the Lloyd Rock with a fair. Still getting slingshot first shot as he ran straight into the bowling ball.
Murp does not use that bowling ball very often, but when she does, it hits.
It really does.
It's nothing but strikes. Murp is gunning for a 300 right now.
Not even settling for a spare.
Gonna need a spare stock though, the way this thing is going, because Clune.
Oh, whiff throw, no punish. You're seeing dash jab.
That was great adaptation from Murp.
And Nair out of shield too, almost immediately. Another fantastic tool that Yoshi has. Outside of down B out of shield, we also got Nair out of shield. Charge that up smash. Get finished with an axe. That's fine. 95% advantage here for Clune. One hit away! And that one hit was a beautiful one on that fair spot.
It had to happen eventually, right?
Yep, it really did.
Man, good stuff to Clune. I feel like we've become a bit of a broken record using this statement, but not letting things get out of hand, right?
Yeah.
There's so many situations where we've seen someone be up a stock, look like they're about to take it, and then all of a sudden, it's blast stock. They get the kill hit, whether it was the axe there because of the charged up smash that was maybe a little bit misinformed. And it's so easy when that happens
to just let it slip.
To let it slip. You get hit by the early combo, you take 50, you're in the corner, and then all of a sudden, somehow you're dead.
Yeah, and you're like, man, I didn't even get to play the game. And it's like, but yeah, keeping your mental together.
Sticking to the Yoshi.
Oh, yeah, we see. I mean, the Yoshi worked last time.
Which makes
I assume he had more fun playing Yoshi than Sonic.
Yeah, it makes it even more interesting that he didn't do double Sonic.
Yeah.
Also, who gets bored of Sonic and is like, I'm gonna go game and watch.
That is a good point. That is a good point.
Clune is an enigma.
I can't tell you. I can't tell you what happened. We got eggs coming out here. All right, we're punishing a dash attack. The potted plants with a throw, back throw. Trying to ledge trap, trying to edge guard. Okay, yeah, hold shield at ledge. It's such a threat because Yoshi has such fantastic out of shield options. You're already covering so much.
Yeah, you have to be very careful. And Clune continuing to pile on the pressure, that momentum that we saw from the last game, trying to keep this from going to a game 5. Get the early lead here and make it that much harder because Villager does not want to approach.
Not at all here. A holding ledge yet again, a 146% and counting. Yep, holding shield at ledge.
Ooh, building a tree on and making him go high. Unfortunately, the fair does whiff. However, Murp able to reset this neutral. Pretty comfortable, but you did walk yourself into the corner.
Ooh. There's a down tilt for some spacing. Wasn't the super sweet spot of it, though. You get really crazy kill angles off that. Okay, neutral B's not going to connect here. Resetting back to this mid space. I think this is kind of what Murp wants. Clune getting chipped out a little bit. Lloyd Rocket, slingshots. Clune can only really respond with a eggs in turn, but great dash attack there to try and close the space out. Oh! Going off stage to challenge the Lloyd Rocket. Ends up getting an aerial to take it, but then jumps in the Lloyd Rocket, and we're back to even, 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, a pretty even trade there as well. Down air not going to do too much, but you are going to get an up air out of it. Clune trying to catch Murph dashing in, and Murph is not giving it to him.
Well, not today.
Ooh, and there's the up air train. Nair's out. I think it was because of the hitbox extension from the Lloyd.
Ooh. That's always fun to see with these projectile and active entity box characters. Yeah.
Calculated.
Yeah. Pac-Man with the hydrant, genius. Every single time. Okay, there's the fair spike. No up smash.
Ooh, tech chase doesn't matter.
Oh, hit him with that down B.
I love that option for Clune. If he whiffs in those situations, you always have a down B to tech chase your opponent, that little scoop box as they're running away. Oh. And Murp is now down a stock on potentially their last stock.
For the tournament here, yeah, Clune is on the cusp of making it here to losers 6th. cementing yourself in top 6 at the very least. What a fantastic Yoshi combo here, pushing you up to 80%. It's looking not great for Murp right now. Clune is looking stellar.
Yes, he is. Oh, jumping over the Lloyd as well.
Woo!
And avoiding the
Shielded
axe. But it wasn't enough. And now finally that stock does go away. This is Murp's opportunity to get back into the set. You're going to need to win too, but we don't need to worry about that right now. It's all about this stock.
Yes, it is here. 91% on Murp, not afraid. Still challenging Yoshi's landing with up airs, pushing Clune to 51%. But Murp, she's still struggling to really, really land it. This is the chip game that she needs to get started. But Clune is so close. He can smell the blood. He's playing Jaws right now. It's over. It's over. The big friendly dinosaur trying to make something big happen.
Murp is just walking into this corner over and over and over, trying desperately to keep this wall going, but Clune finds a way through. Can you mash up enough? Just barely, and the get-up attack gets you back on stage, and now we're back into this rinse-repeat. Murp is refusing to die and refusing to leave this corner that she has set up for herself.
Yeah, and Clune's playing just a little bit more carefully, a little bit more safe, not wanting to take us to a Game 5. I respect it, but how are you going to get this kill, Clune? You have to find your way in. Are we going to see a whole Hail Mary Yoshi side B? That would be hilarious. I don't think so, but it'd be really funny. Yeah, it's going to be walk and block. Wait for that opening. Great aggressive pressure on the Lloyd Rocket startup. Just get that nair early on.
The half water,
oh,
but it's not enough!
You drift forward with the fair and cement your spot, continuing through top 8 here at the PNW Arcadian. And we have our top 8 elimination with Murp. Huge shout outs to Murp. She did a fantastic job here, ending it out at 7th place. This was an interesting set to be sure.
Yeah,
right? We saw a lot of different characters and different interactions with Clune. We saw some character archetypes kind of be similar. We see how Villager could struggle or benefit against that, and how Clune had to adapt and change things out across the 3 characters he pulled out.
Yeah,
for the set.
All the way to the end. That was terrifying. Clune did a fantastic job in that final situation of being patient because of that right there. That is exactly what Murp was going for. Wanted to do it again. When Murp placed the seedling, you see that she will jump away while watering, so it half waters the seed, which means you can instant shoot it up if you ever pull it out again. And sure enough, at the very end, you're about to see it in a second, Murp goes for that final tick of water, but Clune was ready for it and spaced around it perfectly to take the game.
It's some scary stuff here. Man, rounding out this final game.
Yeah,
this
right
was
here.
a culmination of a set here.
And there it is. You see it coming up in the corner.
In the back.
If
we
Clune,
get a drift forward from Clune to close it out.
If Clune backed off, that was Game 5.
Yeah.
That's all it took.
That's all it took. That's all it had to be. Man, what a set. Fantastic gameplay here from everyone involved. But that is going to wrap it up here from us. We have amazing people. We've kind of hyped it up before. A little bit on who's coming up next here on top 8. But before we get to any of that, I just want to give big shout outs to everyone here involved. Huge shout outs to Domino Effect. Huge shout outs to Max.
Yeah,
I see
100%.
RJ's around too.